Racing. Davey Allison is on the pole position and Bill Elliott is alongside. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Southern 500. We're glad you could join us on this Sunday afternoon for Winston Cup Racing, and the green flag is out. No time in showing the field that he is set to win his third 500 as he is in second position, but the battle back in the pack is this group, which involves Morgan Shepherd and Dick Trickle there on the outside in car number 24 as they go wheel to wheel into turn number 3.
Boy, that's something you don't want to do too much of, is go in turn 3 side by side. That time they did it and got away with it.
They have singled out since then. But here's Sterling Marlin trying to move on the inside, and Trickle going into turn 1. Early in the race, the inside groove should be the preferred line, even though Trickle makes it work up on the outside. Here's Ernie Irvin trying to move around Jeff Bodine.
And that would be for 4th position. Ernie Irvin to the inside. If he gets the position, he moves to 4th. Elliott is 3rd. Earnhardt 2nd. And the leader is Davey Allison as they complete lap number 4. From Dale Earnhardt by about 7 or 8 car lengths as we ride with Dale Jarrett, and there you can see his speed up to 160 miles an hour. Now up to over 170 at the end of the backstretch. He applies the brake there on the left, and the speed decreases in some of the RPMs, but then right back on the throttle. No gear changes here at Darlington.
Watch him play with that throttle off that 4th corner. That's what the drivers always want to do, is get to where you can go through this corner wide open. 180 miles per hour down in turn 1.
And Ernie Irvin continues his march toward the front. He has moved to 3rd position and now sets his sights on Dale Earnhardt, who is 2nd. And Irvin closes right in on the back bumper of Dale Earnhardt at the end of the backstretch.
Earnhardt slips a little high. Irvin sees a spot under there. He's going to try to take it.
Irvin will easily go to 2nd position. Dale Earnhardt 3rd, and now look at Jeff Bodine. Look to the inside of Bill Elliott, who goes inside of Earnhardt, but they'll fall back into single file formation.
Earnhardt said, I lost that one spot. I don't want to lose another one. And he and Elliott almost touch as they come off that 2nd corner. Meanwhile, Bodine wants that spot away from Elliott. Can't make the pass.
3rd, 4th, and 5th right here. Earnhardt, Elliott, Bodine.
You know, Bob, if you talk to any of those drivers in the days leading up to this race, they'll everyone say you got to race this racetrack. You don't race the other cars. But when you get out there, that green flag drops. If it's somebody in front of them, they want to pass it.
That's the nature of a race driver. Pass that car in front of you. Now Bodine looks to the inside of Elliott once again. Davey Allison continues to lead. He has led since the drop of the green flag.
There we see Larry Pearson. We talked about the young man whose father, David, was inducted in the Hall of Fame, getting passed by, that's Lake Speed and Michael Waltrip. Lake in the red 66, Michael Waltrip in the yellow 30.
Elliott's still working on Dale Earnhardt, but Earnhardt holds him off, and Jeff Bodine working on Elliott.
And Harry Gant follows behind Jeff Bodine in the Skoal match. There's Darrell Waltrip.
Sitting out there by himself, to understand he might have a tire equalized, a little bit of a vibration, but it wouldn't be unusual to see Darrell Waltrip. See how far it is for a car in front of him, how far behind him. He likes to run out there by himself as much as he can in the first 300 or 400 miles of this race.
Waltrip started 12th. He has moved to 11th position here in the first 8 laps of the Southern 500, being led by Davey Allison. Now the Phillips 66 in-car camera with Lake Speed
You see that Michael Waltrip has been able to get by Lake Speed and take that spot away.
Lake Speed, a former winner here at Darlington. He won the Trans-South 500, the spring race back in 1988. Thanks for joining us for the Southern 500 here live on ESPN. Our Speed World coverage is being brought to you by Heinz Southern 500 Barbecue Sauce, 57 sauce and tomato ketchup. Heinz. Davey Allison in a Ford leads the Heinz Southern 500 after 10 laps, and we'll be back with more of our live coverage after this.
I tell you what, that telemetry is pretty nice.